Hello everybody, my name is Alan Lloyd. Okay, what a good weekend. I hope you all enjoy yourself. But anyway, in the co-function of the Purana, it will listen out the door to heaven based upon the machine. If the machine is bound to F315 by the border, the third moon will switch off to the mode of the Anima. In that day it is 10325. The border of the fifth moon will develop the third technology in the position of the army. The sector of 321, 428 and 326. In relation to the third development of technology, it will position itself into the acceptance and the condor. Anyway, some of these files are nearly complete or finished, but in day 10, in the aura of the performance, it will work out the ball to heaven based upon the area. The area is 09060102020103. The border of the fifth moon will develop the third technology for the position. Each position is in sector 321 for the door to heaven. In the array, it will perform itself into network 5. If the B1F215 by the border is the fifth moon, it will develop Dr. T. Sandra. In that way, the machine will be the Indian Lung. The Indian Lung is the message of the component. The component of area 03090601 is a Sayhe to perform itself into the prefix. Each prefix is the co-function of the Purana to listen out the door to heaven based upon the area. The area is 090601020012. The border of the fifth moon will develop the hotel in the message of the component. Each hotel is the Gokanong. The Gokanong is the lawyer of 3 on time, 12 on time, and 4 on time by the border. The fifth moon will develop the third technology. In that day it is 10325. The 10325 is the border of the fifth moon to develop the third way in to control itself into network 5. If the border is the fifth moon to develop the third technology, it will position itself into the acceptance. Once upon a time there is no one in to look for the code. It is B12F315. The border of the fifth moon will develop the third technology for the position. In the position of the army in sector 3, it will rejoice itself into the border of the fifth moon. The fifth moon will develop the third technology. In that day it is 10325. The 10325 for the independency is network 5 for this planet. The planet of 5321 for NASA is an installment of the program to isolate the law of the last message. The last message of the compound will position itself into the acceptance. Once upon a time there is no one in to look for the code. It is B5F315. For my brother Thanh Cao, it is democracy of law based upon implementation of the network. It will be fired out to heaven based upon the machine. If the machine is BE1825 by the border, the fifth moon will develop the third technology. In that day it is 10325. The border of the fifth moon will develop the first tech support coordinator based upon Elise Reservoir. In that way, Elise Reservoir, it is the message of the component of the bore. The bore is B2F315. By the independency of the network, it will fire out to heaven based upon the machine. If the machine is BEF315 by the border, the fifth moon will develop the third support coordinator. So Dr. T. Sandra, the component of 3 on 1, 12 on 1, and 5 on 1 by the border, is the fifth moon to develop the third technology. In that day it is 10325. The 10325 by the border of the Soul Trader, SOLE, is a condor of the machine for the professional. Oh, it's nearly finished. This software is nearly finished.